What's up, guys? We're here for another week of D&D, Pathfinder, whatever. This is going to be a little bit different this week. But we'll get to that, because I haven't seen any of these fucking people other than Paul all week. And I would have talked to my friends for a little while, so fuck you, YouTube. Kiwi, how's your week been, man?
Awful.
Awful. That's
Awful.
all right. Great.
Yeah.
What's the news on acquiring a computer at any point ever?
Going back to New Zealand.
Are you going back to New Zealand?
Yeah.
When's that happening?
15th
Of November? October?
October. So a couple
Sweet.
weeks.
So like 3 weeks to Kiwi stream?
Yeah.
Should we start a countdown or
Yeah.
something? I think
Yeah,
we should
could
start a
do.
countdown. Yeah.
And then he's gonna stream for 2 days, and then he ran out of internets for the month.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say that, but yeah.
That's how that happens. Yeah.
Fucking New
It's
Zealand.
gonna be another drunk Kiwi stream where he just gets stuck on Darude Sandstorm for 3 hours.
It'll be good.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad
You
thing.
couldn't figure out how to turn it off.
It's a good stream, dude.
It was. It was a
That's
good
how-
stream.
That's how drinking works.
And then you got lost in the desert.
Oh yeah, right. That was during one of that was Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
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 It was great.
It was good times. I gotta figure out what I'm playing next. Because, like, Pokemon only happens whenever I have bros with me to do it.
Mhm.
And I was playing XCOM, but I gotta figure out another fucking playthrough game to actually do.
So
I've been playing the
curious.
shit out of Rainbow Six Siege, and I've been making videos out of it, but, like, it's closed beta, ends in, like, 3 days. Are you playing Battlefront, Kiwi? Since you're gonna be back on that side. Oh, wait, no, you won't be on that side of the world in time. That sucks. The Battlefront 3 beta's out next Thursday through Monday, and you'll land, like, the following Tuesday, and that'll make you real sad. You don't get to play Battlefront with us.
Apparently, though, my brother told me my graphics card has blown up since I've been gone.
Okay.
So
How did that
Yeah.
happen?
didn't really ask.
It's
I
a-
mean, he said he smelled burning. I'm like, okay, if you could make sure it doesn't burn. that'd
you
be
could you could not have that be happening. That would
Yeah.
be solid.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
great.
All right, good. Well, maybe a couple more extra weeks till Kiwi stream then.
Yeah, we'll see.
TLDR,
We'll see.
we'll see how it fucking goes.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah. With other stuff, what was the name we were using for a certain person? I forget the code name.
Linda?
Linda. Yeah.
Fucking Linda. Jesus.
Oh my god, I'll tell you guys during the break.
All right.
Jesus.
Linda's being a cunt again.
Just
just
Oh.
absolutely. All right.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So that's me. That's me. How about you guys? How
Great.
you doing?
One quick question, Kiwi.
Yeah.
What game are you looking forward to in the holiday season? Give me a game. What are we playing this holidays?
I mean, Fallout looks pretty cool, man.
Are you a Fallout kid? Are you gonna get stuck on that?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Fallout. I've been watching some Blood Bowl as well. That looks pretty cool.
Blood Bowl's a good game.
Yeah, that's up my alley. So
Blood-
maybe one of those two.
Blood Bowl's a really good game. I'm not picking up Blood Bowl 2 till Winter Sale though, and I think I might actually wait till Summer Sale for Fallout, dude. And here's
Yeah.
here's my line of thought. I love Fallout, and I'm gonna play 400 hours of that game, and I would rather do other things over the next 6 months than do
That's
nothing
fair
but play
enough, yeah.
Fallout. Because I feel like once I start playing Fallout 4,
You're
I'm gonna
just
be
stuck
sucked
on
into a fucking death hole for 6 months or so playing Fallout 4 and not doing anything else.
That sounds like responsible planning.
Yeah, and it'll save a little bit of money. Well, and I want to play Blood Bowl, and I want to play Battlefront 3 when it comes out, and I want to play.
How much is Blood Bowl anyway?
It's 50. I think it's full price, dude.
Oh shit, it's 50. I was thinking
Yeah.
it'd be like 20 or something.
No, but you could get
Huh.
Chaos Edition on Humble Bundles and shit for basically free, which is the final patch version of the last game that I've played like 180 hours of. But Blood Bowl 2 just came out like last week. I think it's full price. I think it's 50 or 60. So I'll probably pick
Huh.
that up in the winter sale if it's on half
That-
price or something.
45.
45.
That's like $100
like-
bucks in New Zealand.
45 is a stretch, dude. I'd probably pick it up for 30. It's
Yeah.
just it's missing
45
some
is
shit right now.
stretch. And like it's gonna get like DLC races added.
Yeah.
to it. I think they have like a bunch planned already.
Yeah, it's missing a little bit too much for me to be willing to pick it up right now. But I do enjoy watching it, and I love Blood Bowl, and I still play Chaos Edition like 2 or 3 times a week. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely pick
Maybe
it up
I'll-
at some point. It's a really
Maybe
good
I'll just stick to watching it then.
game. Yeah, it's a good
Until
game.
it goes on sale.
Yeah, catch it on the winter sale, dude. Bet you it'd be 50% off. You catch it for like $20.
Yeah.
I think that game's worth like $20.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I think that's fine. Because then you have to buy DLC races if you actually want to play them, and I think that I don't know. And I'm spoiled by League of Legends. Free game that I can buy shit in if I want to. This game I have to pay for, and then I have to buy shit,
Oh, yeah,
and that feels
actually,
weird.
League of Legends Worlds is coming up, and
Worlds
like
is coming up.
the site I gamble on for League of Legends, it got bought by FanDuel,
Nice.
which is like one of
Right.
the big betting things. And now DraftKings has League of Legends stuff. So I'm like, I've been making a killing on this little site, and now if other retards who know nothing about League are betting, then I'll get in on that and make some bank.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that, but that's not a thing that I'm allowed to do in Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah,
Yeah.
Arizona.
We're allowed to have guns. You're allowed to literally walk into any place of business with a gun on your hip, as long as it's fully displayed over the age of 21.
crazy.
That's just a thing you're allowed to do. Gambling on the internet, though.
Oh, man.
Watch
Too
your
much-
shit,
too
little
much
man.
freedom.
Watch your
Too
shit.
much freedom for you guys. You can't handle all that freedom.
That being said, I have, within an hour of here, I have 4 casinos. So,
Yeah. That's pretty much why you can't.
yeah. Yeah. Anyways, it's total bullshit. Azrinian, how's your life going? I heard you don't play any video games anymore, and you're just
I don't-
falling into
no
the
time
Takai
to
world.
play- no time to play any video games.
How does it
other
feel to
than
be the new
Hearthstone.
Takai?
It's pretty
Get
good.
old,
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
don't
Alright.
have video games.
The only time I ever have time to play games is like the exact time you leave, and then you come back and I go to bed.
Yeah. That's because you've gone into Takai time zone, dude. It's the same. That's why I'm calling you the new Takai. Because Takai does the same thing. Takai's on every day, but he's on for like 2 hours between 5 and 7 when normal people are like hanging out with their families and loved ones.
I mean,
Um,
last week I had a bit of time when I had surgery, got time off school.
Yeah.
But I mean, they gave me these drugs to take, and I'm very bad
At drugs.
at drugs.
Right.
Like, they make me sick.
You're bad at drugs.
I have yet to take a painkiller that hasn't made me sick.
Right.
And I don't know what they gave me, but it was horrible. For
Really?
like 3 days, it was
You
just
get-
vomiting all
You get
day
like
long.
nauseous on painkillers?
Oh yeah. it
See,
was
I've
horrible.
never had that problem, and I've taken lots of different painkillers because I like break myself all the time when I was younger.
Yeah.
I had a lot of really weird side effects, but I never had. I always saw nausea on the side of them. Do you just tell them that? Like, you could just get some anti-nausea medication?
I mean, I didn't tell them, but
You
then
should,
again,
dude. They could just give you anti-nausea shit.
I didn't think it would be such a big deal,
Yeah.
but it was horrible. I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't usually catch any fucking nausea with pain pills. Do you get like dizzy or something, or do you just feel fucking nauseous?
No, I feel like I'm gonna throw up all the time,
God, that's
and
total
then I do
dog
throw
shit.
up.
That's super dog shit, dude. You should quit being
Yeah.
a bitch and just don't take pain pills. Smoke weed every day. What do you need pain pills for? Am I right? All right. So what have you been doing in life then, since you're fucking boring and don't play fun things anymore? How's like the stock market and going to the big office and wearing a suit every day and stuff? Is it fun?
Yeah, a lot of people
The
like to
minivan.
comment on my.
The minivan, yeah.
It's white. I park it around the house.
Good. Good.
That way I can see the park.
Glad to hear you're all grown up, Azridian. Good job. Way to be less around than Todd, Azridian. That's the world that's
I
happening.
think it's good. Someone needs to take the kids to soccer. So
Dude, Takai can take the kids to soccer. Come on. Takai probably actually owns a minivan. He's like 37 or some shit like that, right? I don't think he's actually that. I think he just turned 30.
I was gonna say, wow.
But we pretend that he's really fucking old. He might actually own a minivan though. It's
He's
distinctly
single.
possible.
Why would he need a minivan?
Dude, he lives in Utah. What do you mean? I feel like
You
everyone in
Americans
Utah
and your
drives minivans.
Stupid names.
Utah?
Utah,
It's
Wyoming.
What do you mean, stupid names, dude? They're from the natives that lived here, you assholes. We just didn't change all the fucking names when we showed up. Fuck you. You Canadians, you're dumb French names for no fucking reason. That's not France.
where do you live anyway? Don't you live in like London or something?
Yeah, you live in fucking London. Get out of here.
Yeah, London.
You don't even
Canada.
have a real city. Your
Yeah,
city's just
right?
the same. You didn't even go with New London. You just went with London again.
Don't give me that shit, New Mexico.
Come on, New Mexico's it's a new name. All right, at least we didn't just call it Mexico.
It might as well be.
I feel like there's
Pretty much
plenty of
is Mexico,
places
but
in America that are also like Paris.
yeah, there's like Beverly Hills in like 4 different fucking parts of the country. Listen, we have a lot of country, all right? There's a lot of fucking people. You kind of run out of shit.
We
So then you
actually
start
use
picking
our
up Native
country.
American names.
I was gonna say I have.
If we don't use Wyoming or South
Well.
Dakota,
But we use more of it than they use Canada.
that's true. You guys don't use any of fucking
Listen,
Canada.
all right, Cryptic. Next time you want to go live in the fucking bumfuck north,
I don't.
been to
That's why I
Canada.
don't live in Canada.
I'm
Fuck
sure
that
they'll
shit.
sell you a nice plot of land for like $20.
Yeah, you get 3,000 acres for $18,
Yeah.
and then you'll like go there and die within 3.5
I was
minutes
gonna
from
say,
fucking
and I think you're-
frostbite.
At that point, you're probably being overcharged.
Yeah, you're actually
Either
getting
that
ripped
or I'd
off.
get mauled to death by a fucking
Dude just made a
rabid moose.
300% return on his investment because who the fuck buys this stupid land? Yeah.
Dude, why are
Yeah.
we? Why
I'd
are we
get
putting all our
trampled to death by a
factories
fucking
in China,
moose.
man? We can just put them up in the north of Canada. Free
Because
land.
all those people would just freeze to death. What do you mean? You put a factory in,
true.
you'd have some
guess you
little
have to
slave
pay
kids
for
or whatever
it.
show up, and then they'd all fucking die. Anyways, good talk, Isranian. Good to hear you playing video games. And what video game are you looking forward to this winter,
Which video game?
this holiday? What do you want for Christmas?
World of Warcraft.
World of fucking Warcraft. That's
I
not.
want- I
That's not
want
coming out
Alicia-
until next year, though.
Shut up! You shut up!
You can't be excited for that for
You
the holiday
shut
season
up.
for a game that isn't scheduled. That's like
It's gonna come out.
it's like being hyped for Star Wars Episode 8, dude. It doesn't do anything. All
I
right.
don't really-
So
Fallout
Legion hype then.
Maybe.
No, we could talk Legion hype. That's fine. Legion hype. Legion looks like it could be the worst thing that's ever happened to
I
World
was
of
gonna
Warcraft,
say, it looks like it could be total dog shit.
or it could be pretty good. And
It feels
that's
like
how I
fan
feel
service
about
at
that.
this point. It feels like a big, we fucked up. Have
Yeah.
a bunch of nice things.
Which sounds great, or it could feel really fucking fake and awful, right? Either they're going to give us all the things that we've been asking for the last 8 years, and that'll be awesome, or they're going to give us all the things we've been asking for in the last 8 years, but in like gimmicky, stupid kind of ways, and that will feel really fake and horrible.
Like
and I
our
won't play
player
that game.
housing and WAD.
Yeah, like for example, garrisons. It's not player housing, really, is it? It's more just like a quest hub within your fucking own place to do dailies. Which it never bothered me because I just didn't fucking do the dailies because I don't give
I
a
was
shit.
gonna say.
But for people that see a blue fucking thing and have to do it right now, I imagine that was probably really frustrating. Because there's 1,000 fucking blue things.
I
in
need
your
to get
stupid
back
home
in
every
there,
day.
only just to go mine, because now they have flying.
Not fucking going back in that game, dude. No one wants to do Hellfire Citadel, and I refuse to do fucking dailies in a game that I'm not even rating in. So, fuck that stupid game. I can't be bothered. I'll save up money and I'll fucking buy a subscription whenever Legion comes out, and all you stupid nerds play for a week again. But yeah, I'm not playing that shit for a while, anyways. Because no one wants to raid.
Subscription with gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, and I'm gonna do that whenever whenever Legion comes out. I'm gonna save the rest of my gold, buy a subscription with that, because I'm not gonna do dailies to farm gold for a game that I'm not playing, that I'm not like, and I don't consider doing dailies in World of Warcraft playing World of Warcraft. Playing World of Warcraft is raiding, and no one wants to raid, so we're not doing that. So TLDR, Legion could be awesome. Well, I don't think it would be awesome. I think it could be pretty good, or it could completely suck dick and make me never play that
The
game
most
again.
interesting thing they've announced so far to me is class hubs.
Class
which
hubs are
I'm
pretty
hoping
cool.
Are awesome. If
Demon-
they're not awesome, because I
Demon-
don't give a shit. Like, I'm not getting Frostmourne, so I don't give a single shit about the legendary weapons. I'm
Right.
like, go fuck yourselves. Give me Frostmourne.
Yeah. So Demon Hunters could be cool.
Do you think
They
they'll
get a
be
double
as
jump,
broken?
Double jump
Eh.
might be the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in the
It's the
entire fucking history of the game.
stupidest
But
they get a
they
get a
could
flip
still be cool.
solo.
Yeah, they could still be cool. This flip is lame.
Come on,
Night
they
elves
get to
had
be a
that.
night elf.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Do you think that the
And also
Demon
class up could be
Hunters
cool.
will be as overpowered as the DKs when they first came out?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Have to
DKs
make your-
DKs weren't overpowered when they first came out. DKs were overpowered when if against another level 55 character in any sort of PvP, DKs dick you because they have full fucking blue gear and you're just some random questing fucking nub in greens. So you get fucking smashed on and you feel horrible. But by the time Wrath of the Lich King, like, you actually got to 80 and we're in a raid, we had one DK tank, one paladin tank, and I think we may have had two
I miss the
DK
days of
DPS
blood
in Wrath.
DPS.
Like in Nax anyways, and then from there on, we had one DK tank that we ran with most of the time. They were okay. They weren't great. They had all this other same issues as Melee did, and they got shit on by Ret Paladins during the first half of the expansion, and during the second half of the expansion, who even gives a shit? ICC sucked. But yeah,
Then it was Warriors.
Yeah.
Just shit on everything.
Yeah, well, that's because Ulduar hit, and then Warriors got all Blade Stormy and crazy, and started doing like 40,000 fucking DPS on Thorin, and it just wasn't even funny anymore. And then like Yogg-Saron happened, and it was the best part of that expansion, and then another 6 months happened, and nothing else happened at all. It was really gay. No one cares. But yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be okay. I think the at level 100, when you go in there and people are PvPing, I think there will be a ton of bitching and moaning on the subreddit and the forums. About
I'm hoping
people who are like, my fucking alt in greens got shit on by this fucking new character. They're OP, and I'll be like, yeah, because you're fucking in greens. But I think when they get to, I don't know. I haven't seen any of their actual abilities yet. I've seen the kind of general concept, but I would imagine, based on Blizzard's previous attempts, they're not just going to be completely
Don't watch
broken.
the video for it. Then you will be very, very saddened.
They seem cool. They seem like a fucking
Just
Lee
the
Sin class.
way though that they showed off the abilities that they had,
Yeah.
it was just like.
Well, it's still super early right now. We'll see. I'll get in the beta. I'll check it out. We'll see how it goes. If it ends up being cool, I'll be hype. And maybe I'll even make one, because Ret Paladins kind of suck, and they have kind of sucked this entire expansion. So maybe I'll even make one, if they're cool enough to do. But I like the idea. It seems really good. Yeah, that's all I have to say about Legion. Do you have anything else to say about Legion? Looks like it could be okay or horrible, and Demon Hunters
Fuck
look
you,
kind of cool.
Blizzard.
Class subs look
Giving me
okay.
this dog shit legendary, not even a legendary.
Dog shit legendary is pretty dope. I don't know, dude. I think it's coolish.
No, it's not cool. You get Ashbringer.
Yeah, well, your legendary sucks. Like, your actual
no,
individual
matter
item.
of
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then you go to the house where everyone has Ashbringer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't care about that. That's fine. Because, like, I can customize mine, and I can, like, as you do things in the game, your Ashbringer levels up. So if you're an actual decent player, it gives you that feeling of, like, vanilla BC, where you saw a guy with the different gear, and that, like, you could tell he was better because he had Sunwell gear on. You could tell this guy's better because he has Illidan fucking cleaver or whatever the hell it is after killing Illidan. And that seems kind of cool to me. And it gives, like, they have a little mastery system within it, which seems to have some choices, which is cool. It seems okay. I don't know.
I'm just gonna transmog it into Brintroll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it not look like fucking from. No, I'll probably keep it as Lightbringer if I stay my Paladin, actually. Because
I used heroic Brintroll for so long.
Heroic Brintroll is garbage, though. That's the thing.
It was pretty terrible.
It's fucking horrible. It's not as bad as... Okay. Anyways, that's enough World of Warcraft. The game fucking sucks. I'm not playing it right now. It's actually not bad at all. It's actually really fun. No one wants to raid, though. So, Paul, what have you done this week? Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl?
Fucking Blood Bowl, man.
Paul,
Holy
what game are
shit.
you hyped for this fucking upcoming winter?
More Blood Bowl.
I've been telling you for so long, Paul, that this game's good.
I know.
I knew you would like this fucking
I
game.
got salty and I bought it and I like not regretted it at all.
Oh,
Even
it's
though
so
it's like
good, dude.
overpriced and
It
not
is.
finished.
Yep.
And there's like stuff in there that really should be in there.
Yep.
But
Like
holy
grids.
shit, I played this shit out.
How did that happen? How did a fucking board game end up being converted to the second edition and not have fucking grids anymore? They're kind of important, Cyanide. Give me grids. Please.
But I've been playing the shit out of it. I made a Lizardman team on recommendation of Sobo, who was like I was like, I made a Wood Elf team and they got shit on. He's like, well, they're the hardest team.
They're literally the hardest team to start with. Why did you make a fucking Wood Elf team for your second team, you crazy man?
Well,
That's how
shit,
that
man.
happens.
So I made Lizardmen, and they're fucking amazing.
I know,
Holy
right?
shit.
This is what happens when you play a decent early game team and not fucking
They're
Wood Elves or
crazy.
Chaos. Yeah.
And like having never played Lizardmen before, I went 10-0
Yeah.
so far. I'm
Yeah.
undefeated.
That's how Lizardmen
Because
work,
they're
dude. They
fucking
shit on everything.
monsters.
Now you're
Three
gonna
of
start
my
having
fucking
problems.
Saurus rolled doubles, so they all had dodge before they got blocked.
That's beautiful.
It's fucking
You have
hilarious.
Blodge Sorai, dude? Ugh. That's gross.
It's gonna be pretty gross.
That's
but
really gross.
skinks are the worst pieces of shit in
No,
the game.
skinks
Holy
are the
shit.
best, dude.
But you have to have them
Yeah.
because no one else can pick up the ball, and they're shitty at it.
They're okay at it.
No, they're shit at it.
Oh, come on. You can get them sure hands.
literally 80% of all other players are better than skinks at picking up the
So
ball.
here's what you do: you sure hands, dump off, and sidestep, and then they just die any point in there, and you just keep
Oh,
doing
no.
that on everybody. And maybe one of them
But
gets like
luckily-
diving catch or something awesome, but pretty much you just don't.
Luckily,
just
they're
don't do
all
anything.
alive still. So
Really?
That's going good.
You're
Yeah,
10 games in and none of your skinks have died?
Yeah, I think my only injury is on my Croxigar, who got minus agility. So
Whatever.
Whatever. He has 0 agility now.
It's fine.
Who gives a shit?
I'll just get break tackle if I want to move. It's fine. Oh, man. Dude, I can't...
Yeah,
like,
it's-
the
it's really
10-0 thing is way less surprising to me than none of my skinks have been killed. Have you just not played anybody with Mighty Blow yet? Because don't they have Stunty?
I have. They just, like, I don't know. I feel like I had a pretty solid grasp of like, brawling. And, like, the first games I was, like, much less careful with it.
Right.
But, like, you can, like, sneak in a skink.
You
just have
can.
to, like, base them in a way that they're always going to get knocked away from your skinks. So
Right.
if he ever wants to hit one, he has to blitz for it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, but still... With 16 turns
But
in a
still,
game,
like-
I'ma find me a skink at some point to fucking punch.
I mean, or maybe the other people just don't know about kill the skinks.
Maybe. Are you playing in Krendor's league still?
No, that one's actually in the official.
NAF official? That's probably what it is then. You're probably playing against people who are too nubby to murder your skinks, or maybe you're just rolling really well because skinks fucking pop everywhere, dude. That's like
Yeah.
they're the second fucking most likely to die thing at all ever in the history of Blood Bowl. They just explode.
What's the first one?
Snotlings from the troll team. They have 6 armor value and 2 agility and 2 strength. They just explode.
What's the point of them? 10?
They're because you have 6 trolls
Fodder.
on your you have
Oh,
6
right.
5 strength trolls on your team, and then
Right.
5 of the most useless creature in the game. And the most useless creatures in the
But-
game
but
are
it's-
supposed to be ones that bulk
But
carry,
it's the
kind of like
same
the
with the
lizard men.
skinks. Like
Yeah.
they're only there because they can pick up the ball.
Yeah.
Your big like brawly Saurus guys cannot pick up the ball at all.
No, they
like-
have 1.
It's a 1 in 6
Yeah.
on all of them.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
No, you gotta have skinks pick it up.
So
what do you have
to
on your
get
skinks
for
then?
that. One of them has.
Do you have blodge on any of them?
Sprint. One of them has block and agi. That one's really good. So he can pick up the ball okay now.
Do they start with dodge? By the way, skinks start with dodge,
yeah,
stunty.
they start with dodge and stunty.
Yeah. So you have a blodge agi skink. That's really good. God,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
believe they
he's
start
really
with
good.
stunty and none of them have
But
died.
like I also want my other skinks to score and like
No.
fall into the trap of like he's the best skink.
It's fine.
So I always want to score with him.
Fine, dude. Just always score with that one skink. I'm telling you, don't like. I'm 100% of the time you should be distributing SPP evenly in that game, with the single exception of snotlings and skinks. Fucking just score where you can with those little bastards because they're
Alright.
horrible. And if like if the one that's really good explodes, then fucking whatever. It's a skink. You knew it was gonna explode at some point. It just happens sometimes that you just have a slightly less. Like, what do you really lose? You lose block on a fucking 2 strength man. Meh. You
Yeah.
lose fucking maybe 1 agi on somebody or something. It's fine. You just have sure hands instead. And it essentially does the same thing for that piece. Fuck that, dude. Make your one guy like a level 6 skink with like leap, diving, tackle, catch, flying everywhere. Do it. It'll be great. That's how fucking Krendor ended up winning that tournament the first time he fucking played. Is he made fucking that one skink that was like level 6 and just had everything, and that was his entire
Little
strategy.
Skittles.
Was give it to
Little
that
Skittles,
fucking skinks,
right?
yeah. Give it to that fucking skink, and
And in the little Skittles League, there was this Lizardman team. I don't know if that skink is still around, but he had a skink with like +2 movement ups.
yeah,
Sprint. So he
yeah.
can literally just go from the.
So he
the
runs
line
like
of scrimmage. He
13.
can just run it in. If he can make a path and give him the ball, he can just run it in.
That's so good,
Every
dude.
time.
That's so good. Oh,
So ridiculous.
double move
So like
sprint.
automatically,
Ugh.
I just charged that guy.
Yeah, you just
Like,
fuck that
no
guy up
matter what.
right now. Yeah. You just form a perfect
Oh,
wall and just fucking charge that man and hope he doesn't stunt to you twice. Good shit, man.
All in all, like I can talk about this shit forever, but I think
Yeah.
like having played Chaos for a while before starting Lizardman really helped me out.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's
now
all
that you've
about
played a little bit more,
managing your Sauruses and then your skinks just to
now
fucking
that you've
whatever, just
played
let
a
it
couple
go.
of games for a little while now, you probably have to play like 20, 30 hours in Blood Bowl.
So something like that, I can check it.
So, do you see why people recommend human orc for your first teams now? Because of the way. So, what happened here is you started Chaos, which is the second hardest team in that game, early game.
I started Orc. and I
Yeah,
did
but
not-
that was like one game. That doesn't really
it's like
count.
3 games.
What, do you play actually 3 games?
Yeah.
I thought you played like 1 orc game, 1 chaos game before I started playing with you beforehand.
No, I just played like 3 Orc games, and I was like, these guys are way too fucking slow.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with this.
So then you picked Chaos,
So I picked Chaos.
who are
I have
pretty much just as
77
slow.
hours already.
You have 77? Nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Basically, TLDR, if you're watching this and you're like, I'm going to play Blood Bowl 2, that game sounds really fun. It is. You're also going to want to kill yourself. Just accept that. Blood Bowl is not an I play this game every day, all day game, unless you have incredible patience. And number 3,
You have to
start
be
with humans
really
or orcs.
cool with losing for no other reason than bad luck.
Like, actually, for bad luck. So if you play League of Legends and you get mad, don't play Blood Bowl. Or at least don't play Blood Bowl for more than like an hour or 2 at a time, and then take a fucking couple day break. Because that game will boil your fucking blood. Because your Witch Elf just needed to roll above a 1. That's all I needed, just above a 1. You had 3 attempts at it, just needed not a 1. That was it. And then she fell over and she died. And then you appoed her and she died again.
That's the worst, re-rolling into a death.
Just how that fucking happens, man. Sometimes that just... Or you make a fucking GFI into the end zone on turn 16 and you fall over and die. You don't score and you lose your highest SPP character right on the end of the game. So yeah, Blood Bowl's a good game. I'm going to buy it real soon. Paul, prepare your butt.
Yeah, you're gonna shit on me.
Dude, I'm gonna make a new high elf team. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna put a high elf team into the Little Skittles Invitational and fucking take the world by storm. For those of you that don't know, we played against Knorr last week, and he was playing a fucking high elf team while we were playing Chaos. Paul was playing, I was in his ear watching, and Knorr pulled the most ridiculous elf bullshit that I've seen probably all year, which involved rolling 3 different kickoff events that were all blitz, and being able to score twice in 1 turn. As in 1 turn 2 separate times, and also getting a riot in the last turn of the game so that he had 2 turns and was able to score again. And we ended up losing 3-2. But we killed 3 of his characters, and I felt really cool.
Yeah, it's a word.
Worth. Super worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about
It's
it's not about
chaos.
winning. It's about how much you make the other
We
guy.
we actually ended up tying an SPP with him. He won the game 3-2, and we both ended up coming out 18 SPP up, but he had 3 characters dead. So that's a win in my book. Got him.
Yay, chaos.
Yeah, but Chaos now is fun,
that's-
right? Now that you made it
That's
a
why-
1700
that's
team
why
value,
It's chaos. Like at first it's a little slow, but after that,
but then you get Claw Mighty
everyone's
Blow
like,
on everybody.
Fuck chaos. Instant concede like half
Yeah.
the games
Yeah.
easily.
Dude, late game Chaos
Yeah,
is
but not
retarded good. Claw Mighty Blow everything, block everything. Let's fucking fight some pieces. Oh, you have a Death Roller? That's really fucking cute. Frenzy, Horns, Minotaur. Got him. I love Chaos. Chaos is probably my favorite team. And High Elf is my most successful team. And I think that explains Blood Bowl really, really well. Anyways, Cryptic. What have you done this week?
I got sucked into playing Mortal Online.
Sounds good. Actually doesn't sound good at all. That game sounds
It's actually
horrible.
a really fun game.
You should have been playing Rainbow Six Siege Beta with us, dude. That's what you should have been doing.
Yeah.
That game was fucking quality. And now it ends tomorrow night, so you can't, unless you get like a code right now and play tonight.
I already have one.
Do you? Do you have like an actual activation code, or do you have just you can get signed up for the beta code? Because those are 2 different things.
No, they sent me the email and all that. Just haven't played it.
Did they send you the second email or the first email?
The second one.
Huh. Then you should go fucking put it on. It's like 7 gigs.
Oh, nice.
It's like really small. And it's super fucking fun. The matchmaking kind of sucks, but as long as you have 20 minutes to kill to get into a game, once you actually
Isn't
get
that
into
most of those kind of games though?
No, it's because the beta sucks. It's because it's still early access. Like, it's actual closed beta. Like this is the first beta they've done with this fucking game.
Gotcha.
Outside of like the stress test from last week. So it's like fucking really shaky. There's videos on YouTube you can see. Literally it took us like 47 minutes to get in the game the other day. And that's on the upper end of extreme, but it's not uncommon to take like 10, 15 minutes of like 50, 30 to 40 crashes before you finally get into the stupid games. But once you get into the game, fucking ridiculous. So much fucking fun. I honestly think that if Ubisoft could figure out how to make this game function on a relatively decent level, like 5 years from now, it could be Counter-Strike. Like it's really fucking good. The idea of the champions I really, really like, and how they all have unique abilities. And if you throw in like another 3 or 4 maps into the pool, and like 50, 60 fucking champions, like it'll be fucking quality. It's quality.
And when you play with like other people and all that you know, does each person get like their own squad, or you just become a member of that squad?
No, you become a member of that squad. So it's 5v5 terrorist versus counter-terrorist, basically.
Pretty normal.
It's 5v5 counter, but instead of like constructing your own character, you play a champion. For example, Blitz, who goes on attack, and he can only play on attack. But he has a shield and a pistol, and his shield has a fucking flash grenade on the front of it that you can use a bunch of times, and he's the only person that has that flash grenade shield.
So they're all
Yeah, so everyone has their own special, and then they have like one of 3 weapons that you can choose from, and like add stuff to like Call of Duty and Red Dot sites and all that other stuff. But fucking cool game, really cool game. And as far as I can tell, there's no microtransactions yet, but it's only taken me 4 days, and I have everything unlocked. So, and I haven't been playing like 76 hours in the past week like Paul has. I play it, maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, so it doesn't really take that long to get everything on. It's quality. You should download it. We'll play tonight. What game are you hyped for this fucking winter, Robot Man?
Yes. I gotta say Fallout 4.
Fallout 4? Yeah, that seems to be the answer, and I would agree. Fallout 4 is probably the best game that's coming out soon.
I've been waiting for it since like New Vegas.
Actually, I don't know if it's like announced at all yet because I don't follow it. I'm kind of hyped for Overwatch whenever that goes.
Dude, Overwatch beta. I've signed up on like 4 different accounts. Don't tell Blizzo, but I'm signed up on multiple accounts. Fucking hit me up, Blizzard. Want to play your game?
I'm excited to see what they did with it. Not sure if I'll stay and play it, but
Dude, if it's free to play, I'm playing the shit out of it.
Blizzard fanboy.
Yeah.
Playing Blizzard games.
Yeah, if it's free to play, I'm playing the shit out of it. Like I'll play that game every fucking day.
Why don't one of you guys re-download like Diablo 3 and power level the shit out of me?
Because Diablo 3 sucks.
I don't like Diablo games like at all.
I like Diablo games. I
Diablo's
really enjoy
awesome.
Diablo games. And in probably 8 or 9 years
It's
from
like
now, when I
one
get
of
around to
the
playing
for
Diablo, I'll play it again. But I don't ever feel urges to play Diablo games. So
Just doesn't do it for me, man.
it's a good game. Like the idea of the game functions, the way the game work functions. It's as a game, pretty good. Just not super interesting.
It's boring pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, right? If you're into dungeon crawlers, Diablo is pretty much the fucking game. But if you're not, Speaking of dungeon crawlers, let's play a dungeon crawler. But this one's got dice and characters you can make and customize and stuff. All right,
Oh,
so
man, that sounds lame.
And a way larger chance of us actually dying.
yeah, way larger chance of you actually dying. So this week on Dragon Ball Z, last week on Dragon Ball Z, what happened? Everybody, anybody?
We fucking
Last week on
killed
Dragon Ball Z, nothing
Kathmandu.
happened.
That was awesome.
We
Yeah.
killed Kathmandu and it was worth.
Yeah.
We abandoned the quest to save the village.
Yep.
And our maybe wanted, but just got told to fuck off. But we killed Kathmandu, so that was worth.
And we made a map out of his skin.
Also
Treasure map.
I did. This I did do.
That's-
made a treasure map out of his skin that revealed the 3 biggest treasures that he knew about. And one of them was
But
in the
also-
capital, the other one was at the fighting temple, and then the final one was like way off to the east, somewhere that you don't
Hopefully
recognize.
that's his family that we can slaughter.
Even if we didn't complete the thing, at least those Black Ant assholes are pretty much wrecked
Yeah.
now. so it was a fucking army of elves that wiped them out.
Yeah, the army of elves was like 2,500 men versus the Black Hand, which was supposedly up in like 500 or 600 range on that side of the wall. So you guys did abandon it, but that probably still went okay.
Probably still went okay.
Yeah.
So, like I mean,
Unless there's
real,
some DM
probably
hacks.
be like a bunch of guys that like retreat and be in the forest and do it all over again.
Yeah.
But for now,
That's how.
That's
I mean,
the
yeah.
circle of life.
That's
Yeah.
how sieges
they're
work.
not
Yeah.
taking. Yeah, that's a circle of life. Yeah.
It would never happen.
They like go on a rock and they hold up a new baby bandit.
Paul, you're forgetting the,
And they show them the land that they rule.
which is none.
And then
None.
They show them the floor immediately below them.
Maybe not even that.
You're forgetting the most important part, though, Paul. You did kill Drungor, which sucks because you guys are fucking douche canoes. You randomly just killed Drungor and then avoided the big battle that I had been preparing for the last
Yeah,
week.
he
So
got so wrecked. He couldn't move. He was like, guys, stop killing me.
yeah, you guys did fucking literally crit card him and then hold him there for 3 rounds and beat him to death because this is what a good party does.
Threw flour on it.
it's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you abandoned the quest and you threw flour on him too. Yeah, that's true. And Batman showed up randomly in the crowd and just started fighting a fucking man for no goddamn reason. And then you guys abandoned the quest, and
What do we do? Yeah, that's what we do, man.
you were told to get the fuck out of here, and if they saw you again, they were throwing you in elf prison, which is worst prison, as everyone knows, because elf prison sentences last really long. Because they live like 600
I mean,
years.
like
so.
the actual prison isn't that bad.
No, the prison's
It
nice.
has like
Yeah.
it's nice
Prison's
prison.
fucking
It's like,
amazing.
You get like elf
Basically
slop, which is still like
the
way
food
better than
and
any food you eat. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it
But
just
the-
you'll never get out of it.
But if you get a life sentence, it's like 600 fucking years. So, you know.
That's being generous.
That's really bad. Yeah, and then you guys fucked off, and you got back to Key West, and you decided, well, close enough, and went to the farm. And that's
Yeah.
where we ended, with Kiwi planting a bunch of random dead corpses in the ground at his farm, and everyone else hiding in a fucking shack.
I'm just waiting for like CSI Key West, where they like go to the farm and they're like, there's so many bodies. What massacre occurred here?
Yeah. So the new thing
Why
is...
are there dogs and people mixed together?
So the new thing on this... oh, by the way, your deed has not actually been transferred to your name. You still need to do that. Like, you have the deed, but it clearly says another man's name on the fucking deed for who owns that piece of land.
Yeah, but I
You
made
have
the
to
flag.
take that somewhere.
I made the
You
flag.
did make a flag. You did plant a flag in the ground and say, basically, it was a war. He probably died. They'll never check. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. So this week on Dragon Ball Z, the new thing is that we're going to be playing, because the party has dodged another one of my quests that I've been preparing for weeks. Someone said, fuck it. I'm not preparing another quest. I'm going to spend $1 and I'm going to have them buy me a quest. So I bought a quest, and we're going to do that quest now, fuckers. Not right now, though. What do you guys want to... What are you guys doing this morning? What's going on? You guys wake up in the
I
morning
am
feeling
thinking-
like Kiwi's been burying dead bodies outside all night.
Amazingly.
I mean, I'm just taking stock of all the shit that we want to go sell in whatever the other towns are, Velnock or like Detroit or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was our plan.
I mean, if we want to go around, we could go to the dwarf city of Halle Berry.
Yeah. Halle Berry is pretty far to the north, though. It's also
Yeah,
Hale
but,
Baril,
like-
but
Hollyberry.
Yeah, Halle Berry.
it's not even...
Also, there's like a forest of jade statues that's like around there somewhere.
It's not Jade. It's not
That we
Jade.
could-
Just so you know,
We could totally accidentally stumble.
you might stumble into, right?
But no, like I think Velnock is our destination. I'm just preparing for a voyage. I bought some horses, I think, last time.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone who needed one anyway.
I don't need a horse.
Somebody doesn't need a horse.
Unless you can get Twiggy a horse, so Twiggy can ride on the horse while I ride on Twiggy. Is there a big enough horse?
For a fucking
Uh,
12-foot
for
tall
a
tree?
large-sized tree.
No.
Uh,
You have to get
Damn.
I mean, you could pull them in a cart with like a couple horses or like an aurochs or something.
You can get him now.
But no, nothing is big. You could get him like a large size fucking horse, or maybe a
I
huge
feel like
size
we're being
horse.
racist.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
gotta
Stop getting a feed for it.
make a horse huge,
It's
dude.
a one
Yeah.
category larger.
Yeah.
Unless he's got the feed for it.
So probably not. No. At least
Yeah.
definitely not on Kiwi's farm, because that's where you are right now in a cold little fucking shack. There's definitely no huge size horses around here. You take a look and.
And let's see. Oh, and I'm consulting my blue book of brothels and burlesque houses
Yeah.
for Velna.
Velnok is probably the most normal fucking city in the world. There's absolutely nothing remarkable that happens in Velnok ever. There's like one brothel and it's okay.
It's okay. 4 stars.
Yeah. Like it's
Yelp
like
reviews.
it's like 3.8, right?
It's being generous.
Like 3.8.
Yeah, and like yeah. It's not bad enough to like have a big paragraph, but it's also not good enough too. It's literally the one line you have in your blue book is it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Could be better.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, are you guys gonna march out? Are you hanging out on Long Dong Shack for a little bit longer? Or are we just heading back north to the road?
I don't want to wait for those L fucks to be like coming back through here. So
Yeah, that was last night when they started the
leave.
wars. So,
I'd leave as soon as possible.
We could totally go help them and fuck up some of those West plans.
you could. It's a thing you could do. If you were to head dead northeast right now, they might still be fighting by the time you get there. It's only like an hour
Yeah.
jog to the actual battlefield. So,
Yeah, but I don't want that asshole to see me and then be like, "Now you're in prison. Reroll a fucking character, new."
could happen.
No, man. Every good quest starts in a prison.
Yeah, no, but we've been questing already. Like, if
No,
there's a
no,
mission
clearly
where
not
you go
very
to
well
prison,
quest.
it's just awful bullshit where you lose all your gear.
Oh, he said good quest.
Come on, Paul.
So what do boys?
I mean, it's my plan. That's what I'm telling everyone. We should head out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
I agree.
Yeah, works for me.
Kiwi's got a deed he needs signed.
But we need to go.
You could probably make that happen in Velnok.
We need
Velnok's
to
a big
figure out
enough
how
city.
to kill a dragon.
You got that's the other thing. You did lose your entire fucking army. So you guys spent like 3 weeks building up this army, and then you fucking abandoned that. You're like, go to war, army, and then just left. So your army's in there going to war right now, probably all fucking dying.
Told to leave.
Uh,
They hijacked our army.
so thus far on the
So
whole
there's no way
kill the
they
green
can
dragon
keep up-
quest, you've made literally zero progress.
Eh,
It got up to
I feel
like 36% progress, and then the bar just dropped again. Now you're back at like
it's
2%.
Drungor's fault. Let's be real.
Yeah.
That's because you killed
He was
Drungor.
Such a traitor.
What? If Drungor was better at not getting crit.
The way to make quests work for us is just
Ugh.
tie them to some asshole PC who thinks he's better than us.
Ah,
Then we'll follow that quest.
Truth.
At least till we kill him.
Drungor
Yeah,
definitely
obviously.
knew he was better than you, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And actually, that's not entirely true because there was that one fucking horseman in the south that thought he was better than you and like scared the shit out of you guys. And you made it like almost to the end of that one, and we're like,
But he
eh.
was a construct.
We
He
need to go
doesn't
sell.
think.
Yeah, but the people who made him do.
Yeah, but he died a long time ago.
No, you guys got to literally right away, like outside the city, to go start the fight, and you're like, "We need to go vendor. We're going to Roshan." And I was like, "Guys,"
Yeah,
then you got-
That's sober. Then Octopus played.
and then you got to Rancho, and there was a sudden octopus plan that involved teleporting to Halle Berry, and we just completely forgot about the construct that is ravaging the fucking plains still down there.
Yeah, but
That's
who gives
awesome.
about this? Who gives a shit about this barbarian asshole?
Yeah.
Well, the druid probably gives a shit once they start invading the Home of Thorns, which is the forest that he's from. But we'll talk about that some other time because he was invading the Home of Thorns. No, doesn't care. You're the
Tree
worst
beats
fucking druid.
robot. Tree beats robot.
Get there.
All right, we'll get there. There'll probably be. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right, cool. So heading north to the road to Stomp's Claim, or not to Stomp's Claim, to Velnok. Up to the road, then over. Right. That's the plan. Heading off in the mornings. Everything's good. Cool. So it's like a 6-hour march back to the road. Someone roll me a D100.
God.
I got it.
Good job.
Nice.
Bam!
Good job.
Roll me another one. All right.
Does he find any pocket loot?
No, he doesn't find pocket loot. He gets actual generated loot.
Sword falls on him.
Like, planted in the farm.
Yeah.
Like,
It comes up out of one of the holes that he's planted shit in. Yeah.
Work.
this is mine.
You're just reinforcing his bad behavior now, God.
Oh god, I need to
Why?
go get my. Actually, Paul, do you know where the random item generator is on the PFSRD, or should I go grab my GMG?
If you just go into magic items, there's a random item generator.
Is that where it is? Magic.
Like the main category,
Yeah.
one in subs, and then the top right, there's random magic item generation.
Have you guys seen the trailer for the new StarCraft 2 expansion?
Yeah.
I think
Random magic item generation. Okay, here it is. Let's see this shit, Paul. You rolled a 53?
Yeah.
Nice, you got a scroll. Way to go, Paul.
Nice.
Roll another one.
20.
You got a fucking first level Alright. Alright, good. You get a first level scroll. It doesn't actually generate the spell in this stupid list? Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
grab my GMG. Hold on, 1 second.
Really? That's what we get? A first level scroll? No 100?
There's a lot of like scrolls and potions. On
Yeah,
it,
no.
especially on the like the first.
You guys must be like work
minor
as shit.
one.
Oh. What's it gonna be?
There.
Now I just have to remember what fucking page this is on.
I don't.
I don't remember either. Page 100. I was way over. Okay, scrolls, scrolls. I need another one.
68.
Okay, and one more.
96.
True Strike. Scroll of True Strike.
Nice.
Ew.
Way. Yeah, it's just like sitting in one of the little plots of land. Yeah. There's a little fucking scroll
Hey.
case sticking out of it, and you like trip over it. You pick that shit up, and you're like, this is definitely a scroll of True Strike, because it says it on the side in fucking highlighter.
Can anyone use this?
No.
Alright.
I don't have UMD.
I have used Magic Device, so I can
Try.
attempt to use it, but I can't naturally use it.
Yeah, well, you wanna keep it then if you have UMD?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Ready then.
Oh no, I
Like-
don't have used Magic Device. Never mind. Different character. Nope, no UMD.
Cryptic, did you have UMD?
I don't have it now.
Alright. I'm putting it in the 2-cell pile then.
Okay, so it's like noon. You guys are walking up the fucking road, heading west towards Velnok, just bopping along.
Oh wait,
hanging
it's a
out.
new day. I need to roll to identify his dagger and the egg he had on him. The Catman.
The egg?
Yeah, you said.
Oh
Jungle
yeah,
egg.
the fucking gem egg.
It's Rungor babies.
Sugar babies. So egg,
Nope.
dagger.
Yep. I think dagger's +2.
All right, +2 dagger.
I think it actually might have had something else on it though. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Never mind.
Okay. +2
I
dagger.
thought it was that the one that like makes a venom every day, but it's not. He just had the fucking poison on him. Okay, cool.
We also have some potions if you want to try to identify those.
All right. How many potions do we have?
There's 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
One of those
22
happened.
on the second one.
Do you know what they were?
God, I wanna say they're from the vampire.
Oh god, they're from the vampire?
Yeah.
What are they written down as, Paul?
I mean, just mystery potions. It was with the salve of slipperiness.
Yeah, that's vampire.
Was in that.
God.
Alright, well, we're just making new ones. That's what's happening.
At least Sobo now admits it was in fact a vampire.
They're all Cure Light Wounds.
That wasn't a vampire. He was a fucking Barrow White.
Sure he was.
Vampire.
He was. He was a Barrow White.
All
Look it up. Barrow White Lord,
Listen,
I think is what
I'm just
his name
saying,
was.
we have numbers here, and if I've learned anything from democracy,
Alright,
You got voted vampire.
That's the most American thing you've said. all day.
potion... Oh god, is potion not in this book? Because if it's not, I'm not fucking doing it. Oh no, it totally is.
just be like me. What? It's either True Strike, Cure Light Wounds, or it's the potion of like bark skin or like bear strength.
Alright, so roll me another D100. Whoever wants to identify this, roll me a D100. 97. Ooh, shit,
Should
that's
be
a
a potion of inflict light wounds.
That's a
Come on.
3rd level fucking
That'd be
potion.
great. I mean, he totally would be a vampire then.
Alright, one more.
26.
That is a potion of heroism.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Ugh. And the other two you don't get.
Unidentified. Like, we can like YOLO chug it if we're in trouble.
Put those as vampire potions, by the way. Right next to it, vampire.
Yeah.
Because that actually is that makes a difference when I'm generating them. I don't have it written. I don't know where the fuck I would have even have it written down. So I'm just gonna make new ones. It's fine. And why wouldn't a Barrow White have a potion of heroism? Fuck you. Maybe he's a hero white. All right.
Maybe he should have drank it.
All right. So
Kiwi, you take
Go.
you take that one. You know.
Potion of heroism.
do you know what heroism does, Kiwi?
It's plus
Nope.
2 attack roll saves and skill checks.
Yeah.
It's a morale bonus too, so it stacks with pretty much anything.
Unless you're a barbarian.
Unless you're a barbarian, in which case rage for some reason is a morale bonus.
Yep. So it gives you +2 attack bonus, +2 saves, and +2 skill checks for 10 minutes per level. It's a 5th level caster level, so for 50 minutes it gives you a +2 to everything.
Damn.
Since you do a lot of attacks, it'll be really good for you.
Yeah.
How
Also,
many attacks do you get?
I
Steven?
wanted to explain that so the stream knew. To see how we did that organically, that was really neat, Paul. Way to go. Anyways, Kiwi only gets 4 attacks per round right now, Kiwi?
Yeah, that's if I spend a key point.
Yeah. I think you can get up to 4 right now. Anyways, so you guys make it to the road. You're exchanging magical items. Paul finds a fucking scroll for no goddamn reason. You're like, nobody fucking knows how to use this shit, and throw it in the toilet. And by the toilet, I mean the sell this shit later toilet. And as you're making your way through the barren landscape, a giant bird lands in the middle of the road,
Wiki.
barring progress. Roll me a wisdom check.
How about I
Check.
roll you that druid thing that druids can do? I am going to roll you a wild empathy check. Oh my god. First time I've ever used this.
All right, do it. Let me look up the wording on wild empathy.
Is it a magic beast? If so, this doesn't do shit.
We'll see. Roll the check. Just do it. You
I
needed
have
that
to-
opportunity to roll it
I
one
don't
time.
know what it is. I have to look it up.
All right.
It's D20 plus your druid level
Druid
plus
level
your
and my combat, yeah. Alright, so
I rolled the best.
Nice.
Do we do plus our modifier or plus the
Oh, no.
total
All right,
value?
that was
Plus the
pretty
mod.
bad.
The modifier.
Okay, sweet.
Okay,
No.
great. So first off,
Like,
you're not
you're
even sure if that
pretty-
is an animal. And secondly, roll me a wisdom check.
How-
Did you just
How
talk
did
to
you how did you beat me, Paul? How wise
Yes.
are you?
You don't-
He rolled a 19.
Okay,
Pretty sure it's not an animal.
hold on.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just
This is.
randomly likes dwarves for some reason.
Can't you just talk to him?
Oh God.
No. Yes, actually I could, but no.
So all of you that aren't, okay, so Paul and Kiwi, those of you that aren't a druid and shouldn't know this man on a first name basis, you know who this man is. It's Osprey. He's an archdruid that works for the Pathfinder Society in general. He's literally an actual character in Pathfinder, the game system. His name's Osprey. He's a druid. He's a lawful good character. He's generally viewed as a quest giver in character. He's really fucking awesome. Really good guy. And this is just his animal form.
Here, birdie.
The druid, who probably looks up to this man, is like, I have no fucking idea. Is that even an actual bird? It doesn't even look like a real bird.
So, do we roll initiative now when we shoot at him, or?
If you want to shoot at Osprey, I don't have his character sheet in front of me, but I can get it.
No, let's go.
All right.
I'll signal everyone to stop and dismount. Because, he brings messages and quests from the sky.
So he speaks. It says, "Greetings, my fellow Pathfinders. Please excuse the eccentricity of my form." Ezrenin, you now realize how much of an asshole you are, and that's actually Osprey. Feel free to begin fangirling.
You were throwing breadcrumbs in front of it.
But my visit must be swift. I have vital tasks to complete before the moon turns. In the meantime, I have a quick errand for you. I have a contact, a metallurgist named Adel, working out of a smelly little mining town just south of here. One of the locals sold her a silver ingot scribed with strange runes, and she's asking for an expert eye to look it over. Go have a look, take a rubbing, make a few notes. Adel's eyes are keen, and I owe her the favor. Perhaps make her an offer on the ingot. I will reimburse you within reason. Adel works in a mining town called Storm's Claim on the edge of Silver Tarn. The surrounding area is untamed wilderness, hostile even to one as gifted in the ways of nature as I, so stick close to the marked roads. That region isn't called the Maze for nothing. Shouldn't be more than 2 days delay in your travels at most each way. He then goes about scratching a little fucking map in the dirt with his talons, telling you guys where it is, and it's about 2 days south of here. Well, southwest of here.
What was the town and the person name?
The person's name is Adel.
Adel?
A-D-L-E.
That's their last
Or
name.
Adle. And the town's name is Storm's Claim. S-T-O-M apostrophe S claim.
Alright. And supposedly it's some kind of mine or something?
It's a mining town, yeah.
So, I look at the party, so he wants us to go kill this lady and get the silver. Sounds good to me.
No, I want you to go investigate the silver and find out what's going on to do a favor for my friend.
Oh,
Please don't kill her.
easy, easy mistake to make. Anyone could have.
So, how about that payment?
1 second.
Is
Wait,
Renian's
wait.
already gonna go look?
He's already halfway there.
I swear to God, if he ends up going in the
Okay.
bathroom.
Yo, guys, when you're a druid and the archdruid shows up, you're not just like, nope. All right, you gotta go.
Not doing that.
I'm not saying no, I'm just saying.
So he's-
is there
There's actually a
like,
response here. Don't
maybe-
worry. He says, it may pertain to my research. The region was once home to ancient Kelid tribes and the Taldan military campaigned nearby when this land was first settled. This may be an artifact of either group or of some bizarre new culture. Whatever the truth, it bears at least a cursory examination, and I can pay you a fair wage.
It's fair.
It would be about 4 days travel out of your way, so 400 gold apiece. Plus, if there's any additional issues within that, we can obviously bump it up for danger pay. But as of right now, I just need you guys to grab me a silver ingot and bring it on your way to Velnok. I just need 4 days of your time.
Yes.
Yes, we can do that.
Yes, of course we can do this.
Sweet.
Shit.
Any other questions for him? He's kind of in a hurry. He's got to go. Says, I've got lots more work to do before the moon turns.
What
What happens when the moon turns?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Can I try another wild empathy?
you
Come on.
could try it.
He's
Can I
technically
roll an
words.
intimidate?
If you'd like to.
28.
Okay.
I really want to know.
So he says to you, there are dark powers at work in this country that even the highest kings and queens are unaware of. Demons and the like have been popping up in the lands. And I look to find out why.
Alright.
Cool.
And the whole time I'm just like screaming at him and yelling things.
Wow.
He just pretty much completely ignores you. He's a giant.
if I-
He's like a fucking 22-foot tall bird right now. He just doesn't care about the little
Wait,
bat.
wait. He is a 22-foot tall bird.
Yeah.
And Esrinian actually just thought it was a normal bird.
Yeah. Well, no, he wasn't sure if it was an actual bird or not. He's like, that's a really fucking big bird. I don't think that's really a bird. But he wasn't convinced it wasn't a bird. But he also didn't recognize that it was the arch fucking druid. Until he started speaking, and then he was like, Jesus. Anyways, I really, really have to take off. I'll meet you guys in Velnock in a couple weeks. If you make it there before me, ask for Harry at the local bar. Tell him that I sent you.
Harry?
That
Dwarf
was,
man
that
runs
was
the bar.
my
You'll know him when you see him.
That was actually my manager's name at the bar I used to work at.
Harry's always owned bars, mate.
Yeah.
They're either wizards or they own bars. That's all they do.
Or they're both.
Or they're wizards that own bars. And with that, he fucking goes up in the air, big wings everywhere, takes off.
Could you do that? Could you do that again? please?
Got him.
What a nice
So
bird.
Nice.
knowledge geography. If you'd like to know anything about the area that you're heading into, he referred to it as the maze, even though no one asked any questions about it.
Nah,
I'll
I'm,
have to roll
I'm
that.
sure it's fine.
And there's also a knowledge history or local, if you want to try to recall anything about the Kelid and tribes and stuff that he was talking about used to populate the area that probably have something to do with this, even though nobody bothered to ask.
The only checks that this
About it.
party can handle is martial, religion, and nature.
'Kay.
Unless Cryptic has brought a new one to the table.
I have engineering and history, as well as religion.
You could
But
roll. You could roll
I
history to
don't
know about
have
the
both
Kelid
of
tribes.
those.
Oh well.
Oh, so you don't have them.
Yeah, we're dumb.
All right, so
We're
nobody
like-
knows anything
Don't
about the
ask
place.
questions.
The big fucking bird shows up and he was like, "Can you guys go down there?" And you're like, "Can I get paid?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And then you're just like, "Okay, great."
Oh,
Yeah.
it's important business taken care of, Silvo.
Yeah.
That man doesn't
Be
ask
real.
questions, he just demands answers.
All right, cool. So you've got a little
Just figure
dirt
it
map
out.
on the ground in front of you that leads generally to the southwest into an area called the Maze by that man. You want to try to get to a lake called the Silver Tarn, and on the eastern side or the western side of that would be a city called Stomp's Claim.
I'm gonna scribble the map on the ground onto our map,
Okay.
so we hopefully don't get lost
That's fine.
in the mid. God,
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
am-
be
Do you have a
maze of
linguist or anything?
illusions. No,
Like a perception or something?
I have very high perception, but I mean,
That's fine. You can roll perception.
alrighty.
It's gonna be like a really fucking hard check because you don't really know how to draw shit, but like you're really good at picking up on all the little details of
I
it.
have
Oh.
like survival.
It's okay.
Can I use that for some map?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Sure.
I have that.
You could do survival. That's fine.
Why on earth do I have craft cosmetics? I don't.
Survival?
I'm not helping
Okay.
you.
Map's okay. Yeah,
You said survival?
yeah, survival's fine.
All right. Well, same thing.
Yeah, map's still. I mean, you know, it's vague. It's fucking drawn in the dirt by a 22-foot bird with talons. It's not all that fucking specific in the first place. No, none of you have any fucking idea what this place is even is. So
None of us know
You know.
anything
No, we're
about
getting
anywhere.
paid. And
Yeah,
that's
we
all.
don't know shit.
Yeah, we
Just-
don't know anything about this country.
You know
None of
what
us
you
have
know, dude.
Any geography?
no.
Not even
Is this a
local.
desert?
Oh, I had a quick question regarding rules. Are we using the massive damage optional rule?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a
Massive
link.
damage is whenever you hit somebody for 50 damage or 50% of their
Oh,
health,
yeah, yeah.
whichever is better in
Yeah.
a single hit.
Yeah.
Because I've got a feat now that does something with that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now I
yeah,
have to
yeah.
learn.
Although having something die to massive damage is really difficult because the DC is a foot save of a 15.
All right, guys. So that's the first hour. In the first video, we talked about upcoming games for 30 minutes, and then we agreed to take the quest. We're on a good start to be able to clear this in 2 weeks, like I assumed.
We haven't murdered Hobo anyone.
Nobody has been murdered,
I
though.
told you so, bro. I
Kiwi
told you.
didn't shoot the bird. This is
You'll
true.
be
I
fine.
was considering it.
It's like Kiwi shoots the bird.
Yeah,
while I just sidestep
you didn't-
off to the side.
You
No,
didn't
no, no,
engage
it's
the
not.
Archdruid Osprey in combat, so you've succeeded at that test at least.
Everybody gains some good points.
You did insult him a little bit, but you know, he's a cool guy, so he didn't really care
Do we
that
level
much.
up Ooh now from just being like,
No, you
absorbing
don't get
his awesomeness?
3,200 experience from absorbing Osprey's awesome. Maybe if you had actually absorbed Osprey's awesomeness, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Like ate him.
Right in the mouth. BRB.